Welcome to the Cancel Show with Rashad, Dyson, and Manny, broadcasting live from the Global Life Studios for Fishbowl Network in Arlington, Texas.
Make sure to tune in every Friday from 9 to 11. Log in to hear us talk about
Sex,
cars,
more sex,
explosions,
drugs,
firepower. Wait, we're gonna have that? No. But can you imagine?
right?
We're so canceled.
What's up? Welcome to the Cancel Show, the dopest podcast around.
In the world.
In the fucking world. I am Lupe Chavez.
And I am Manny Lerma.
And today we have a very special guest. If you don't know who he is, well, you better motherfucking learn.
No, culeros.
You better fucking know.
El mero mero gangsta vaquero. Shout out to all my raza. The Cancel Show is going down tonight, baby. What's up, Lil Cass in the building, man?
Yeah.
We got motherfucking Lil Cass in the motherfucking building.
Nobody beat.
Put some respect.
Put some respect.
No more.
No, say less, baby. Say less.
What's up, man? It's nice to have you here.
Man, I'm glad I'm here. Let's go, baby. It's a pleasure, man. I appreciate y'all putting me on the show. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to, let's talk. Whatever y'all want to bring up, man. Let's go.
I will say this. For first thing, Little Casper stands for Little Casper, right? Correct?
Correct. A lot of people be asking me that too, and I just tell them, man, look, bro, I've been Lil Casper my whole life since I was a kid. I said, why change it? It worked in the first place, and then so why not keep going with it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, it's because my little brother is named Little Casper.
Oh, that's dope.
Since the first day I walked in the hospital, and I first held him in my hands.
Yeah.
The very first day, he was so white. I go, damn, this fucker is white as a ghost. I'm like, Little Casper, and then just ever since then, it's been Casper. So I thought that was pretty cool, man. I was like,
yeah, that's a childhood name for me too.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as I went to school, people would just call me Casper because I was light skinned and I was a Mexican.
Yeah.
So it just stuck with me, man, forever.
Yeah. And then he'll be like, hey, tell him why they call me Casper. He thinks like tell him how they gave me the name.
Yeah. Man, shout out to him though. Hell
Yeah. We were actually shout out to him because we were actually I was telling the story earlier. He went to the gym with me. And we were listening to your music on the way up there.
Okay.
And he's like, he's 15 years old, and he just kept giving me like, what are you doing? Like, because we were talking about tacuaches.
Okay.
And we were, it sparked a conversation between, the difference. Because I'm stuck to my old music, the 90s and all that, but.
Oh, yeah, man.
And the music now is muy diferente.
Oh, see.
He gave me a look like, you're too old to be doing this, bro. Come on, hang it up, bro. Sing it up.
Yeah, okay.
So, buddy, we jammed. I was telling you I love the cumbia.
The cumbion track.
Cumbion,
yeah.
And you said you did the one where you did Draco?
Yeah, Draco with my boy. Man, I'm telling Lucky Luciano, man.
Yeah,
we were just talking about it too, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, I be going through a lot. So you know what I'm saying? Just.
I will say this: you had me hyped up with Lucky Luciano. I was in there like I had my gun and I was like ready to snort my pre-workout.
Yeah, see, actually, that's what he liked about me, bro. Like, he did say, like, damn, you kind of look like Chingo, but you got your own style. You know what I'm saying? Lucky's real humble, so I talk to him all the time. He gives me positive advice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shout out to Lucky, man. We did that like in 2019, I think.
Yeah,
it's been out for a while, bro. And it's actually doing really good numbers too.
Yeah, no. It's like I said, I listened to it. I probably listened to it at least 2 more times without lying. And it's something I'm going to be playing now on my roster.
I appreciate the love.
Yeah. Let's get it out the way. I did mention to you do look. I mean, on the picture they showed me, you did remind me of this thing.
Right.
Chingo Bling. You ever get tired of that?
I'm gonna tell you like this: it's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing and a curse.
Right.
Because people look at me different when I go into shows, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I did it, because when I was just a regular rapper, people looked at me just like another rapper. Mm-hmm. But when I put the hat and the boots on, it was like, it made it like extra. It made people like look at me different, like more like a grown man. Because I never walked in there with shorts and a jersey or nothing like that. When I do it authentic. You know what I'm saying? I look like Narco trap shit.
You look like you're about to go
it's authentic, bro. It's not funny. I don't walk in there to make a joke or anything like that. So I've had managers or I've had club owners come up to me and be like, "Damn, man, I like your style," and that's the look that I go for because it makes me stand out.
It does.
Of course, yeah, I do get that a lot. Oh, you Chingo Bling, you look like Chingo Bling. But if I was fat and if I was dark, you wouldn't say that, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plus, I think lyrically we're at whole two different levels.
Oh, yeah, it's way.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm more of a lyrical guy, and he's more of a, coming down, I'm Houston, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, he's Houston all the way, yeah.
So he has his own style, and of course, when you listen to Lil Cass, plus I have 100 more albums than he has online, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And shout out to Chingo Bling, though, you know what I'm saying? It's no hate, no hate, because I love what he does. I'm a big fan. And one day we're going to get that podcast in, and we're going to talk about this.
Let's make it happen,
yeah.
Chico. If you're listening,
We're
man.
going to make it happen,
Let's
baby.
make it
That's
happen.
What's up, yeah.
I know he's down here a lot, no?
Yeah, he's everywhere. That fool's touring, doing comedy.
Oh, yeah.
He does a little
Yeah.
bit of every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Him and some other fool. ¿Cómo se llama el otro that we liked a lot? Little Moco.
Yeah, Lil Moco.
Lil Moco, man, I'm a big fan of Moco.
Yeah,
Me
yeah.
too, yeah.
Like, I
You
love
go
comedy. That's why I was telling
Yeah.
her, I was like, man, I don't know how to approach you. Like, should I? Because on your music-wise, you just no joke
Yeah,
with you. That's why,
you
like,
hear the music,
Yeah,
you're
no,
like,
it's not-
crap
it's not,
everything.
like,
You
fuck,
know?
Yeah.
sir, should I call you sir? Or
When I first started doing narco trap music, I used to get a lot of narcos hit me up for dedications. You know what I'm saying? They'd
Yeah.
really be like, "Oh, we'll give you like $2,000 to make a song for me." I did it like 3 times, bro. But then I stopped because I don't want to get in. I don't want to get involved into other shit. That's how artists have got killed before. So honestly, I appreciate everything, all the people that hit me up to do dedications for them, but I just can't do that type of stuff because it just puts me in a whole different category, and then next thing you know, Cass is fucking dead somewhere or something, But
You gotta
shout out
do
to
handing
them,
you
all
a
my
note like
people,
they did Chalino and shit.
I'll do songs for them, but I just won't release them, and I won't drop them. I won't put them live.
Yeah, it's for you.
Yeah,
does
play it as much
that
as
get
you want.
dangerous or say no también? Like, you're like, nah, bro.
But I don't say no. I just don't put it out. You
Oh,
know what I'm
okay.
saying?
You're like, I'll make you a song. Here you go. But
Yeah.
For you,
I just don't want to make. I don't make it my number 1 single or nothing like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So how long you been in the rap game?
Bro, I've been my whole life. Okay, so I've been rapping since I was 14 years old, right? And the crazy part is, let me tell you like this: the whole reason I rap is because I had got my heart broken, right?
Yeah.
So I made a song about it. Actually, my first love, right, broke up with me. She left or whatever, and it was actually her. But the crazy
It was
part,
her.
yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
actually her. And the crazy part is that the reason when she left me and I had got my heart broken, I wrote a song about it. And so when I wrote the song, I recorded the song, and it came out really good. And I thought to myself, I was like, damn, maybe I could rap. Maybe I could do this. You know what I'm saying?
Did that
I
bring
learned how
it
to
back?
make a hook. I learned how to make 2 verses. I know how to make an intro and an outro. So I said, maybe I should take this to another level. And everybody liked the song. So it just kind of motivated me to keep going. After that, I just
You've
kept
been
rapping,
doing it
bro.
ever since.
And then, so 2016, I decided to make Narco Trap. I sat down and I told myself, I was like, man, you've been doing this your whole life, it's 14 years old up to now. I was like maybe like 25. And I told myself, I said, you got to do something different. I was thinking hard, like, what can I do that's different? So I decided to do Spanish music with auto-tune on it, on trap beats. So it's like, I'm kind of mixing the new age rap era, trap, with the Mexican trap.
Yeah.
And it took off for me, and it changed my whole life.
Now
I dropped Plata o Plomo,
Yeah,
and it
I
was
remember
over
that
after that, bro. Actually, a really cool fact about that one is that Pablo Escobar's son actually retweeted my album because I called it Plata o Plomo.
Oh,
wow.
shit. That's what's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Much love.
For real. So I was like, when that happened, I was like, damn, I'm doing something right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
going somewhere.
Yeah. And a lot of people be like, they don't really know me, and they don't really know my story. So they might think I'm a fictional rapper or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Did I be faking my rhymes or whatnot? But you know what? You just got to get to know me. That's why I connect with my fans at a different level. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm all drugged up, I'm gonna tell them. If I'm drunk, if I got my heart broken, I'm gonna tell them. Because I don't lie to my fans. That's why my fans are loyal. I might not have a whole bunch of 100,000, maybe 1 million fans, but the fans that I do got, they connect with me at a whole different level, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's the way I want to keep it. Narco trap shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Personal shit. Yeah.
So, like, whenever, like, who all have you worked with? I know you named.
Man, I worked with a lot of people.
And I know you always have somebody different. You always come up with somebody. Yeah, you're always doing something.
One of the
with
cool
somebody
features
else.
I got right now that I just barely had, my boy King Ro. You know who King Ro is?
Yeah.
I actually don't.
It's the SPM impersonator. He raps just like SPM.
He sounds like him.
He sounds
Damn
just
near
like him.
identical, bro.
You know what I'm saying? He went viral for it. So that's one of the cool features that I just did right now.
Right.
We did 2 songs together, Cool Enough, and then one for me. I called
Oh,
it.
you ever made Cool Enough?
Yeah,
I fuck with that song.
That's what I thought too. As
Yeah.
soon as I heard it, when he told me the title, I was like, Cool Enough. I was like, that's my boy JC, because I know JC.
Yeah.
That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with JC. I met JC when I was 14 years old. I was starstruck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I
yeah.
first met him, like facts. Because my whole family, actually the people that I grew up with, my boy like JC, Jimmy Canton, he was like SPM's right hand man. So I've been around Dope House my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, when I met Jimmy, JC, it was like 2004. But JC was like he would sing Cool Enough at every show we did. He would sing Cool Enough. Like that was JC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when I heard the song, I heard King Ro tell me Cool Enough. I was like, damn, that's kind of like a remake. But when I heard the song, it was dope. I said, I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Damn.
And that's a brand new feature we just got. But I've done songs with Gangsta Boo, Legend, 3-6 Mafia. I've done songs with
no way.
Gemini,
Yeah.
Young Buck.
Young Buck, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, from G Unit. Yeah, I've done a lot of
Yeah,
features, bro.
I've seen you do a lot of songs with a lot of high-profile people.
Yeah, I have.
So you doing something right, bro. You're doing something right.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So before the music took off.
Right. Okay.
Let's talk about before the music, because you got a humble ass beginning. You know, a lot of
Right.
people don't really know.
I come from nothing, bro.
Yeah.
I really do. Like, my family, they're all from Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So, for me to be the only one that's actually lived this kind of lifestyle, that's actually made it this far, bro, it's like really a blessing. I'm really humble because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because my whole family comes from just being broke and just being poor. You know what I'm saying? I decided one day, I said, you either going to work with your hands or you're going to work with your mind. And that's been my state of mind ever since I was a kid. So I always told myself, I was like, Cass, you got to work smarter, not harder. So what can you do to make this difference? How can you change this whole cycle of just being broke, or being just from a Mexican, family, just like that? You know what I mean? I told myself, I was like, Cass, you got to go out and do something different. So ever since I was a kid, I used to be like, try to be a DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Always fucking with music.
Yeah, always fucking with music. Since I was a kid, I didn't even know what music was. Like, I heard rap when I was like 6 years old. And after that, I was just intrigued by it.
So what's the first rap song that you heard that you can remember that you were like...
That I could remember?
Yeah, that you can remember, you were like, oh, shit.
The first, man, bro, and that's what I'm saying. The first rap that I actually knew what it was Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style.
Doggy Style, yeah. It's classic. It's a classic.
I heard that shit, and it changed my whole life. I was like, damn.
This is it.
How can... Like, I love this shit.
Yeah.
Like, this is me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I want to do forever. And then I used to always tell my uncle, it was when I was like 7 years old, I'd be like, Uncle, I'm going to be a rapper. I'm going to be a rapper. It's like, boy, I can rap better than you. Shut up. Hey, I'm humbled, bro. One time, I got locked up for some dumb shit. Bro, when I went inside there, I didn't realize how much impact my music had inside. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like, as soon as I walked in the door, I went and they put me in a cell with a whole bunch of people. Bro, Lil Cass, say, bro, it was humbling. You know, so I know I'm doing something right with the music, bro. You know, I've been working my whole life for this shit, you know? And so, yeah, I just want people to know that I'm going to keep it real with them. Just keep it real with me. I'm not one of those fictional rappers. You could reach out to me, dog. If you send me an inbox right now, I'm more than likely going to respond to you. I like to communicate with my fans. You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing I have seen, that like whenever he starts posting stuff on Facebook, he'll start talking to people.
I'm always communicating with them, bro.
Just
you know what I'm saying? You know why?
Like,
Because nobody else does. Everybody thinks they too. But if you think about it, if it wasn't for them, where would I be?
yeah, you got to owe everything to the fans, you know.
Yeah, of course. They're the only ones that support me, whatever I do. GT Digital. I'm signed to GT Digital right now. And I started as a distribution artist. In a year, I got signed with the record label. But I dropped 16 albums, 19 albums in 19 weeks, 15 songs apiece.
Damn.
That's work.
You stay busy, man.
I mean, that should have been in the Guinness Book World Records or something. You know what I mean? But
Steady dropping shit left and right.
bro, this year I decided to drop 12 albums, one album each month, the whole year. I might not be the best rapper, but I promise you I could outwork your best rapper.
Yeah, you constantly stay busy.
Facts.
So one of my favorite songs of yours is Guilty.
Okay, I love that song.
It's like when I heard that one, I was like, oh shit, this is the song.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, I like to connect with people on a different level. You know, that's what Pac had that made him so special.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is that he would talk to the people. He would interact with them. Yeah, I do my narco trap. Most of my music has a lot of trap in it. But then we also have a responsibility as a rapper. My music could reach the other side of the world. What am I supposed to tell the other side of the world every time? To trap? Nah, bro, I got to talk to them. I got to motivate. I got to inspire. I have a responsibility as an artist and as a rapper.
Right.
To do that type of shit,
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
That's how I feel,
A lot of motherfuckers don't give a shit.
Yeah, they
Nah,
talk
nah.
about
Fucking people.
And you know what, bro? When you don't care about the people don't care about you. You'll last.
You'll last
You won't last forever. See, when I die, my music will live forever.
Yeah, if you're a man of the people, they're gonna remember you.
Because of that reason. Because I always cared about what other people felt too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, anything that, like, just in general, I know you've toured around quite a bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, have you ever gone to a show and just been like, damn, this is like, have you ever just looked into the crowd and been like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I'm doing this?
The
like,
first time I ever felt that was at Gas Monkeys Live. I did a show with, I think it was Intocable, and a lot of Mexican rappers, a lot of Mexican artists, bro. Well, check this out. They had a car show going on outside, right?
Yeah.
And it's my time to perform. At that time, I put my cowboy hat. I was dressed all in white, cowboy hat, everything, and I put a mask on. You know, that's like I used to do that a lot.
Yeah, I remember you used to come out with a mask.
Yeah, with a mask, right? And all of a sudden, it starts raining outside, bro. All the people rushed in. So there was probably already inside the building, probably like 2,000 people. And then another 1,000 people came in from outside. So when I look outside, when I look at the crowd, I don't even see the back anymore. It's just like nothing but people, bro. When I performed that night, it was like the greatest love I ever received ever, bro. Like, that was the greatest show I've ever done. It was me, Rashid, and my hype man, Chris.
Chris,
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He was talking about that.
That's
Shout
my
out to
boy, man. We've rocked some shows, bro.
Yeah.
And,
shout out to Crispin.
Shout
I
out
know
to
he out
Crispin,
there listening
man.
right now.
Yeah, Latin Globe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out
Check
to
your
my
show
boy.
out too, guys.
Yeah. Shout out to him. But that's one of the best shows. That's one of the shows that I could remember and be like, damn, I love this. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
You just did that. You right now. Last 2 weeks ago, you did that show with Chamillionaire, and were you a part of that?
I was out there. I was out there
Yeah.
with my boy Smooth Vega. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I didn't perform that night, but
Yeah.
it's all up to Smooth Vega. You know, he usually puts me on like, you know, a few shows. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't perform that night. But shout out to them, man. It was a great show.
Yeah, I know. Whenever they were posting about it, I had seen you up there.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if you had performed or not. But Smooth Vega, that's another
That's my boy.
Fort Worth legend right there. That's the guy that's bringing people into the city to perform.
Cool fact, little fact about me. When I started selling CDs, that's how I met him. I started out pressing CDs by myself. Just a couple discs, you know, blank CDs. Didn't have no cover on them on that or anything like that. I was working at McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I decided to press out some CDs, put the covers on and make it just on the laptop real quick and print them out myself. Well, I sold like 100 of those. And I think I made like $1,000 in them like a week. I walked in my job to McDonald's. I threw my shirt on the table and I told them, I said, I quit.
You're like, fuck this shit.
And they laughed.
You're cool.
They all laughed. They said, what are you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna be a rapper. They said, they laughed. They all laughed, bro. I ain't never been back to a McDonald's since, bro. So I think I got the last laugh, right?
Hell
But
yeah.
check this out. After that, I was pressing CDs up. And I was living with my dad at the time. And my dad was like, damn, boy, what you in there doing, man? You don't let me sleep. I hear the fucking printer going down, like going off all night. I said, damn, Dad. I said, I'm a rapper now. I'm pressing up my own album. He said, well, let me help you out real quick. And then let me help you out and take some of the CDs to the shop so I could press them up for you. And you won't have to be doing this shit all night. I said, cool, hell yeah. But he took the CDs, right? He was pressing them up at his shop the next day. My uncle, he owns a car shop. He owns a car lot. So he got some bank. He asked my dad, he was like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing pressing up all these CDs? And he was like, oh, it's your nephew. You know, he raps now. And he was like, what? Let me see one of them. He said, cool, take it. He listened to it. He called me right away. He was like, mijo, I can't believe this is you on this CD.
Yeah.
Like, this is you doing this shit? I was like, yeah, that's me. Like, I make music now. And he was like, I want you to come see me tomorrow. So I did. Next day, I woke up early and I went to go see him. And he pulled out a Selena CD, you know, pressed up with the CD cover, everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, have you ever had an album like this? And I said, nah, that's what I'm trying to work for. And he said, let's go. He took me to Grand Prairie. It was a Trader's Village.
Yeah, Trader's Village, yeah.
And I didn't even know who the old graphic people were. Their name was, I think, was a Stop One or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Graphics One or something like that, bro. Anyways, he knew them people, right? So he was like, hey, I want you to press up my nephew's CD just like this, like in the real cover and everything. From right there, we went to the shop, and they took photos of us. I wasn't even ready, bro. I was like, I just had woke up, nigga. I didn't even have a haircut, right?
Yeah.
They took pictures of us, bro. Next
They
thing
got
you
it
know,
raw and real.
yes. Next thing you know, my uncle's pulling out some wop in front of them, like boom, 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 boom. So he paid for 1,000 CDs pressed up the real way. Lil Cat's the first of What You Didn't Know album, and that's how it all began, bro.
Wow, dude.
That is dope. Shout out to Theo for hooking it up.
Shout out to my Theo Rafa, man,
right,
for
there
real,
you go.
dog. He
Shit.
blessed a nigga, and that's why one day I told myself I'm gonna walk in, and I'm gonna lay 10 bands on the table for him, man. I'm gonna just be like, thank you. He didn't ask for nothing back, but because he seen it in me, bro. So that's why I can't let him down too. That's why I'm here with y'all, and I keep going, and but regardless of whatever I go through, I'm gonna keep pushing this music, bro.
Yeah, you gotta keep doing that shit, bro.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
only way you're gonna get ahead.
Until the good Lord, decides it's time for me to quit. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but at the end of the day, you did what the fuck you wanted
Exactly.
to do. You did it how you wanted to do.
Right.
That's what a lot of people don't get. Like, a lot of people conform, and they just, they'll stick with a job and do, which is perfectly fine. If you want to work your whole fucking life, that is cool. But when you're doing something that you want to do, that's how you really fucking
I don't
live.
work a day in my life.
Yeah.
Not because I don't, but because I love what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm trying to get that way, so cash at me. Send me some money. I'm tired of motherfucking working.
Yo, that.
So I want to ask you. So when you're trying to take a break, what kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to everything. Like, ask her. I listen to everything. Oldies. I listen to country. I listen
What?
to
Country?
Yeah, I'll even listen to her reggaeton music with Bad Bunny and go-go dance. I listen to everything, bro. Like, I'm just an open-minded
Man, you
person.
got-
I might get ideas from everything.
If you like music, you gotta have a little Bad Bunny in there.
A little Bad Bunny.
Saying.
If you got a baby mama like her, then you gotta have some Bad Bunny in your goddamn playlist or some. What was that? Anuel, all that.
There
So
we go.
yeah, so yep, I listen to everything.
Carol G side over here.
I got love for all music. You know what I'm saying?
People
All
don't believe
music.
this about me, but I love classical music.
Oh, you know
like
what?
Beethoven and shit.
Yeah, I love it.
I love classical music too.
Thank you,
You know
see?
why?
You're a genius.
It opens up your mind.
Yep. See, geniuses, bro.
Classical music is like, it's like some gift because it opens your mind up. It lets you like see shit in different dimensions. For real. And that's scientific.
I actually heard about it. Like,
Yeah.
they used to give motherfuckers LSD, and they play classical music to see how their just brains would
Say,
fucking.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I be watching a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure Albert Einstein played a lot of classical
Oh
music.
yeah, like
You
a
know
lot
what
of
I'm
smart motherfuckers played it. They said they said something about the way that the strings were being like pulled on the piano or something. Just the way it was made.
Yeah.
It like does something to
Who
your brain
knows?
that just.
Who
makes you
knows?
smarter.
But you know,
When I was younger, I used to listen to all classical music. I like myself in my room.
yeah,
Draw.
yeah,
The lyrics as well. So
That's right. That's right.
people think it is a joke, but I love it honestly.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, bro, I just have I have a new approach to the music. That's why people like are attracted to it. A lot of people haven't caught on yet, but they will though. You know what I'm saying? I turned a lot of haters into fans too. I used to get a lot of hate too. When I first came in the game, bro, that's all I heard was hate.
No, I bet.
For real, I'm used to it.
So what's something that you saw that you were like, man, that's fucked up? Like what's something that somebody's told you that just fucking
I've
threw
heard
you off?
everything. You sound like you're drowning because you put a lot of auto-tune on your voice. You're like the cheap Walmart version of Chingo Bling.
Oh wow.
Bro, I've heard everything, bro. Everything. But you know what? Shout out to them because every time they clicked on the song, every time they clicked on the music video, guess who made money?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, so shout out to the haters.
Yeah, you gotta love the haters.
I'm gonna tell you like this. That's what you're supposed to do. You're
Yeah.
supposed to have haters. Nigga, if you got 10 haters today, you better learn how to work your ass and make 20 haters tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
That's how you gotta do
Damn
it.
right.
Yeah.
Y'all haters, cash at me.
Haters is a blessing.
Show me how much you hate me.
Show
right
me
now.
how much you hate me.
Nah, just click on the music video. You help me out.
There
There you go. There you go.
That's it. Go check me out.
Do you experiment with music a lot then? Like when
Yeah, I do everything. I done country. I done
We've heard your
R&B.
cumbia and
the cumbia, like I said,
I've done reggaeton. I've done everything, bro. That's why I tell my record label, like, I don't want to hype myself up, but who you gonna find that does everything? You know what I'm saying? You have certain artists that just stick to one thing.
Yeah, that's
I
all
do
they can do.
everything, bro. I done did a country song. I didn't. Just
did
go
a whole
listen.
ass
Go
country
listen.
song.
Go the whole ass country
I gotta
song.
listen to that one.
I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Please do.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
want to hear that shit.
Man, I'm telling you, it's hard, bro. But yeah, I'm not afraid to touch anything, bro. Any music, I'm not afraid to touch it, bro. Whatever, bring it to my table.
Oh, well, that's a true artist right there, bro.
Yeah, you ain't scared of a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's all I'm about. Let's go.
So let's hear your top 5 artists of all time.
My top 5.
Yeah, what are your top 5? Everybody's top
Okay.
5 is different. What is Lil Cass's top 5?
They ask me this all the time, and I only got like a few responses. Okay, so it's Pimp C,
Oh,
Tupac,
Yes.
SPM, Scarface, and right now, if you told me who's my favorite right now, it's Young Dolph.
Young Dolph.
Yeah.
Young Dolph, you got much respect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Scarface, you can't never go.
But
wrong
I'm gonna
with
make sure of
Scarface.
all those guys. That's why I listen to them so much. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure of all of them.
So how hard is it being a Mexican in the rap game? Because
Hard.
Because
Hard. They stereotype you a lot.
yeah, the real reality.
You know what
of-
I'm starting to do? I'm starting to take my picture off my album covers, bro. Because they look at it and they stereotype it and they be like, oh, he's doing something Spanish.
Yeah.
I wanted you to, you know how I learned about Chameleonaire and Pow Wow? I never seen their face until I became a real fan, right? But their music, the music was like in my head, like, damn, nigga, them niggas go hard, bro. So check this out. I'm taking my pictures off the album covers, bro, because they stereotype me a lot. Every time I drop an album, it's either nothing but Mexicans or it's nothing or people like the white people don't want to listen to it because like or the black people don't want to listen to it because
They think
I
it's
got a
Spanish
cowboy
shit,
hat. Yeah, they just like I walk in the show and they see me. Oh, he's doing some Spanish in me.
Yeah.
But when they see me up there doing the English and the trap, they trip out, bro.
Yeah.
So, like I said, bro, I just rather keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? No stereotype. I'm just gonna go into the game and I'm just gonna surprise people.
Yeah. You just show up. This is what it is.
This is what it is, yeah.
When you said it was hard being Hispanic, también how do you feel about like what Tiger was doing? They said that he was making fun of
Oh,
How do you
yeah,
feel
I heard
about
the
that?
song. I don't know. I don't feel offended by it. Did y'all feel offended by it?
I haven't heard the song, so
I seen the video. I did not give two fucks about that.
I didn't either, because honestly, he's kind of shouting us out in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel offended because don't we all do the same shit though? Like some Mexicans try to be black, some white people try to be black. So what the you know?
Right.
Oh, he's only doing what's popular right now. What's popular right now? We popular right now.
That's true. We are hitting.
We popular. So he's only trying to feed off of us, like we feed off of everything else.
Right.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I'm saying?
like when I saw that video, I was just like, all right, why is everybody mad?
That's what I said. I said, why is everybody mad?
Like, and I'm also that type of person that just doesn't like. I don't get offended by shit. Like, I don't give a fuck the majority of the time.
Yeah.
I'm just like
Half
whatever.
of the time, they mess with us, bro.
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. my boy. He was one of them. Shouted us out all the time.
Yeah.
Gave us
YG.
nothing but love, bro.
Yeah, YG
nothing
does
but love.
that.
So I don't know, bro. You know, you could take it offensive, but you could take it like he's shouting us out.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. We
Snoop
getting
Dogg
up
does
there.
that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, shout out to Snoop too. Yeah.
Snoop made a song with MS, right?
Yeah, he made that song with MS. Yeah.
Much love.
I didn't take it offensive.
Yeah, like it's
It's music.
it's just music. I mean, this is fucking. It's a
The
music.
nigga
video.
didn't do
It's
a
gotta
whole
be creative in
skits
some kind
about
of
it.
fucking
You know what I'm
way.
saying? Yeah, no.
But it was all them California cholos that were fucking mad.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's who was mad.
I mean, but you know, everybody's got their own opinion.
But that's
Can't
what I
be
tell
mad.
everybody, like-
Can't be mad.
That's what I tell everybody about like Mexicans in general. We're all
Right,
different.
right.
Like if you look at a Texas Mexican, you'll be like, he ain't like that California Mexican.
It's just like, you know, just like in California, they say we ride horses.
You know it's true, Remy.
In California, they say we ride horses in this deserts over here.
Really?
They do.
Like when I first
She used to tell me that all the time.
that's what I heard.
You know, in Cali, they make y'all out to be like cowboy riding horses and the desert. Bro, come over here.
Tumbleweeds and
You're
shit.
Talking about slab. Get up on it, man. And soon enough, you'll have a Texas swag to you.
Really?
And it's crazy because like all that shit like growing up out there.
Yeah.
All that Wild West shit started out in Cali. But like when I was first moving out here.
Thank you, Will Smith. That's what you made the Wild Wild West.
Right.
He made us seem like we was just deserts and cowboys and big robots and shit. Nah.
Big robots.
Hey, come check us out. I just went to East LA. I love East LA. LA was a vibe, man.
Oh, yeah,
I
LA
went
is
to go
definitely
visit
a vibe.
Nipsey Hussle's graveyard. I went to go visit Nipsey Hussle where they killed him. Bro, it's amazing. It's a whole different vibe. I love the vibe out there. Shout out to my people out there in East LA. Straight up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's love. It's love. It's love.
Yeah,
And
like-
they know we don't ride horses over here. I mean, we do, but we don't. You know, it's not,
I'm not
not
gonna
the desert.
lie. If you east side, right
You
there.
know you got a deal that rides horses, bro.
Over there in east side, I have seen some people on horses. But you know what? We're gonna put a pin on that. We're gonna go on break and then we'll come back. But we're gonna listen to some of your jams.
That's cool, my bro. Hell yeah, appreciate y'all.
We'll be
Cancel
back.
show. We out here.
I'm about to say,
Strong pack, nigga. You already know what time it is, baby.
Porque ella es peligrosa con su movimiento y cadera. Y los hombres que agarran de mano las dejan. Ella quiere bailar con todas las cosas de guerrero.
Listening to the sounds of Narco Trap.
Oh, man. El mero. Little Cash, baby. So hate as hell, but buying flowers too. Big moves. I'm sorry, but you cowards loose. Take a 40-hour cruise. Drop off the juice, the next rules. It's true, we came out the blue. Off in the night, stack green on the scene. When everyone sleeps, I be serving dope fiends. Blue and black Porsche, $500,000 horse. Few butt naked horse, doing all my chores. Raised in the funk, I ain't never been a punk. Rep for my raza, push a lot of skunk. Slap all the beams, fly 26 regions, 2026 lab. You ain't even seen me. They ain't do it better, they just haven't heard me. Cause I wear the hat and boots, I'm tryna copy Chingo Bling Trap. Bao puro narco, un pasesazo. Killer en el frasco, arena puro blanco. Ain't nobody realer, still a body chiller. Serve zombies like Thriller, got my son a 4-wheeler. Baby, I'm dope, Casper make
Ghost can't eat when I reload. Hold up, I ain't done yet. Go street sweeper. Flip a lot of reefer. 98, I had a beef. Full of HO3. Yellow diamonds like P. Throwing up the 3 for my third coat. Jeez. It's the curse on it. Worse than the first one. Trap on the L. Strap named Ursula. Killer beef burglar. Gold in the man. Loped out Lantis. RP the chanted. Yeah.
Porque ella es peligrosa con su movimiento y cadera. Y los hombres que agarran de mano los dejan. Ella quiere bailar con todas las cosas de Guerrero.
You are now listening to the sounds of Narco Trap.
I'm losing my mind, turn the barrel of my 9 and my vision's blurry, falling to pieces in my guilt.
They will never understand cause they ain't go through the pain. You gave it all for me, what I do, turn around and complain. This ain't the life for me, I know, but I'm just stuck in this game. Cause there's a different got no worth and they will kill for this game. Cause we'll never see increase, they wanna see me deceased. Jealousy is a disease that people suffer from, G. I guess it's really not their fault cause we just wanna be free. I guess we all just craving for something that we ain't never seen. Straight up, down the barrel of my 9 and my vision's blurry, falling to pieces in my guilty. I pray to the Lord, but He ignores me unfortunately cause I'm guilty. Show me a miracle, I'm hopeless. I'm losing my mind, down the barrel of my 9 and my vision's blurry, falling to pieces in my guilty. I pray to the Lord, but He ignores me unfortunately cause I'm guilty. Show me a miracle, I'm hopeless. I'm losing my mind, amongst the dying breed. Left alone, no sleep. Inside my mind, I couldn't find a place of peace. Thugs life associated with the streets. Deceased friends, all on the sirens, rest in peace. Cause ain't no love when you're shaking on the pavement. And ain't no friends when you're late on all your payments. Even though you think they should be, as many times as you look down when you're down and fucked up. Ain't nobody helping now, you gotta help yourself. Got to show me life is what you make it. Label me greedy, getting green, hustle baby. I spend time in a cell, no living real. I know my destiny's not hell. Where did I fail? Losing my mind, look down the barrel of my 9 and my vision's blurry, falling to pieces in my guilty. I pray to the Lord, but He ignores me unfortunately cause I'm guilty. Show me a miracle, I'm hopeless. I'm losing my mind, look down the barrel of my 9 and my vision's blurry, falling to pieces in my guilty. I pray to the Lord, but He ignores me unfortunately
show me a miracle. I'm hopeless, I'm losing my mind.
Welcome back. Hope y'all had a nice little break.
What's up? What's up? We in here.
Your smoke break, your drink
The
break,
cancel show, baby.
you
Let's
take
go.
a piss break, whatever the fuck you just did.
That's right.
Wherever
Welcome
you at?
back. Tune in.
Factory
All three if you
workers?
did, yeah.
Or you in the office, hiding
Aquí
from the
andamos,
boss.
aquí andamos al mero chingón.
Thank you for
¿Qué
listening
pasó?
and tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Or
We
no
in here.
cares.
What up, man? What's up? What's
The-
up? So where we going? Where
The
we
Ghetto
going?
Vaquero.
El Ghetto Vaquero. Tomorrow I'm gonna be in Houston. If you're in Houston, my boy Quota from Dope House Records is having an album release party.
Wasn't Quota part of a Coast?
Twin Berettas.
Twin Berettas, there you go.
Coast.
Yeah, with Coast.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. That's why I saw her earlier. She like, who's Twin Berettas? I said, God, I don't know if I should be with you then.
Give
Nah,
me a
but
reason.
nah. Shout out to Twin Berettas, man. I grew up to them. Coast.
Coast, one of my favorite, like,
And-
hands down.
With the homie that was here a couple weeks ago.
GT Garza? Yeah.
Shout out to GT. We got a song called Jaws.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you've done the song with GT Garza.
Yeah.
Man, this fool was making fun of me because we're sitting here doing
Bro, hold on.
we had a.
What happened?
I don't know if you know him, but
There's
we.
two versions of this story.
I'm gonna say how you said it. How you said it.
Okay.
So I'm over here chilling, and we're interviewing Kilo Artifact.
My boy.
Yeah.
Shout
Shout out
out
to Kilo.
Shout out to
We're-
Kilo. Shout out to Kilo.
Much love.
We're
much
just-
love.
Damn, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about that later. Go ahead.
We're interviewing Kilo Artifact, and Accomplice walks in.
Shout out to Accomplice.
Yeah, he walks in. I'm like, oh shit, that's Accomplice.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, what's up, bro? I'm like, oh shit, it's Accomplice. I follow you right now. I've been keeping track of your
And what
career.
happened?
Sound like a stalker.
And then he goes, oh, we're looking for Crispin. I'm like, oh, Crispin's in the other studio. We're doing it live.
Okay.
And then he's like, oh, I'm here with GT Garza. I'm like, oh shit, it's fucking GT Garza.
Yeah.
This was like, you're over here drooling and shit.
I like suck his dick already.
God damn.
I'm like,
So-
man, I was just caught off guard,
No,
bro.
as we're talking, we're like,
Okay.
we're talking, and I'm like, yeah, I'm asking questions. He goes, oh shit, you're GT Garza. This is GT Garza. I'm like, suck his dick
Yeah.
already, bro. Like, go
God
down.
damn.
Calm down already.
Get a
Hey.
room, guys.
Yeah, right?
But when I seen him after the show,
Yeah.
I was like, hey, man, I wasn't trying to be a fan or anything like that. It just caught me off guard.
I'm trying to suck your dick.
But let me get a picture, bro. Let me get a picture.
Yeah,
Very humble, nice
Hey,
dude, though,
Shout
yeah.
out to GT Garza, man. We got
Shout
that,
out.
that hot record, man, featuring Smooth Bacon, GT Garza, Jaws. Y'all make sure
Ooh,
y'all
when
go
is that
check that
dropping,
out.
man?
No, it's already out.
It's already out.
Yeah, make sure you go, check
behind, bro.
that out, bro. Check that out.
I wanted to say this. I'm actually one of your fans now. Just listening to
Man,
music.
thank you,
Really.
brother. I appreciate
One
it.
thing
brother.
about him is that he won't listen to music.
Don't try to suck my dick, don't.
Keep your lips to yourself, boy.
Okay. Close them hoes.
One thing about him
Shout
is
out, bro. I appreciate you, fam.
he won't listen to shit until I tell him, hey, check this out.
Yeah.
That's
Because
what's
he'll
up.
stick to the old school shit. He won't listen to nothing new.
You know
There's two
what?
people like that. Him and my brother. My brother will be like, he'll show me like rock music.
Okay.
My brother,
Right,
check this
right.
song out, and I'll be like, I don't like this shit. And then you'll catch me 3 days later on repeat. Oh, this, I think you hated
Bro,
it.
how do you think I like Korn, Slipknot,
Bro.
Frankenstein, all that,
Rage
bro?
Against the fucking Machine.
You know
bro.
why?
Yeah.
Because as a young kid, I had one white homeboy
Yeah.
that we used to skip school together. We'd go to his house, right? And while his dad was at work, he used to steal weed from him, right? and we used to sit there and smoke, and he would put on like all these rock bands, Slipknot,
Yeah.
Korn. Bro, I love Korn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rammstein.
Rammstein's good.
Bro,
yeah.
Pink Floyd, all these guys,
shit,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, dog. Like, that's how you know that I appreciate shit like that in life. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You meet somebody that puts you on some good ass
Music,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And that's how it's been my whole career. Because my whole career, I'm not Drake, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know me from the radio. They don't know me. They know me from word of mouth.
Right.
Hey, check out my homeboy Cass. He's hard. Or somebody will tag me, hey, Cass, you go hard. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm humbled. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that I'm doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I am where I'm supposed to be at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
But shout out to those people though. Those are the motherfuckers that made me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it makes you stand out already. Like already, it's talking to you. It's like talking to the cool, a lot of people when they get in your position, they start, oh, don't talk to me. They start getting full of themselves,
or they
you
kind
know
of
what I mean?
They kind of shy to talk. I'm a real outgoing person. I don't like awkwardness. So I feel like awkwardness is in the room. I'm gonna say something like try to shake that off. But
brighten up that fucking mood.
other than that, I got loyal fans. You know what I'm saying? I got fans that'll follow me forever. It might be only 1,000, maybe 1,500, maybe 2,000, but those fans will forever buy my music. You know what I'm saying? GT Digital, they saw that in me too. So shout out to Veronica, my manager, and shout out to Alex, my manager.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all ever want to sign a podcast? Hey.
Yeah, we got to get them on the podcast for real.
We be doing some shit.
All three of us. For real.
I be talking a lot of shit too, so I make it interesting.
For sure.
Well, I'm looking at, okay, so yeah, so somebody wants to ask you, what is the difference between narco rap?
Okay, so what do you mean?
Like they don't understand what narco rap is.
Narco trap?
Yeah.
Okay, so narco, that's the difference though. There's narco rap and there's narco trap. So narco rap is kind of like the stuff that you hear already. There's a Cartel de Santa. They do a lot of narco rap. But the reason I call my shit narco trap is because I speak it kind of like almost in English, and I put auto-tune on it, and I put trap beats that are from like new era. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference, bro. Because we all got the same message.
Right.
But it's just a difference because I do auto-tune on my voice, and I put it on trap beats that are like meant to be for English. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the difference. When you listen to my music, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So check me out. I'm on YouTube. I'm Lil Cass, El Mero Mero Gangster Vaquero. Just go check that out.
El Mero Mero Gangster Vaquero.
El Mero Mero
Heard that
Gangster
shit.
Vaquero.
Very cool letters. Now.
A huevo.
Sorry, bro. This music got me hyped.
Nah,
I
yeah.
had to
Let's
put my
go.
gun on
Let's go
safety.
with that. Man, I ride around with my damn bulletproof vest. You know what I'm saying?
You should have seen him at the gym.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story though. Like my stupid ass. So I was listening. Which was it? The Draco one, right?
Yeah.
And I do some box jump. I did a box jump, and that's what my fat ass, my foot hit the damn box and it flipped. So and that's what I got lucky when it was as the box was turning. My other foot was able to catch onto it.
Ay, wey.
So I almost went face first down to the ground.
God damn.
But I was able to I don't know how I did it. I had like a fucking gato. I was like, I was like a fucking vato chan over there because like when the box flipped, I was able to turn with it, and I looked so stupid. Everybody's just like,
damn.
but that's because I was listening to your stuff. I was listening.
That's all alterado, güey.
That's
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Has you on a whole different level. All in the zone, baby.
I was out there mixing my fucking powder.
But you know,
it was my pre-workout for like.
But like I said,
It's just you know.
But like I said, nautical trap is meant for the trap, right?
Yeah.
But I also have my positive vibes, and I also have my feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So you're gonna hear a lot of both coming out of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping 19 albums. I mean, I'm dropping 12 albums in a year, right? This year I'm dropping 12 albums. Every year, every month I'm dropping a new album.
Nice.
So you're gonna see me. You're gonna get to know me.
Hey, man, you should have us on one of your songs, bro.
No, for real though.
Cancel show.
Hey,
Cancel
real
that
talk.
bitch.
Or on
Oh,
the video.
yeah,
On the video.
On the video, whatever,
Lo
bro.
que sea, carnal, lo que sea.
Hey, he raps.
And he twerks.
But hey, shout out to the Cancel Show, man.
Hey, thank you.
I be
man.
making
Thank
it
you so
clap.
For real,
Shit.
for real.
Nah,
And you
So-
know, we gotta
I really
have
don't.
we gotta have the baddie.
Yeah,
You know
baddie.
what I'm saying?
Oh, I looked over here. My bad.
Oh shit! Damn. But it's all good, bro. I appreciate y'all, bro. Yeah, shout out to
But
my boy
it's
Crispin too.
He's like, man, this interview's over. Fuck.
Outside of music, would you want to do something else? Come on, acting. Do you want to pursue that acting career, man? Come on.
I actually been in a movie before.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
which
what movie?
one?
Yeah. Okay. So my homeboy Juan Salas, my best friend, one of my best friends.
Yeah.
He's a movie maker.
Right.
And he's got like the Wolf Catcher. I was on the Wolf Catcher. That would be like on Pandora or Hulu.
Okay. Yeah. I think I literally just saw it. Wolfcatcher. Like on. I forget where I saw it at, but I can't remember because I'm.
So I'm the narco in it. Like I'm the one that like the cops are looking for. But that was my first movie that I acted in, and actually in the future, bro, I would love to do that shit. I like it. I like acting, bro.
I have.
I'm gonna have to check it out, bro.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run by you later because I have an idea for a movie.
Let's go.
We'll talk later.
Crispin just checked in. He said he's listening.
What's up, Crispin, boy? What's up, boy?
Latin Factory, y'all guys go check them out.
Make sure y'all go check them out, man. Check them out.
For real.
Shout out to my boy Crispin.
But yeah, so acting wise, would you be able to do all that?
Yeah, I love acting, bro.
What if they dicen que te pongas like 20 pounds of muscle? Would you be down to
whatever it takes.
'Cause
Whatever it
everybody-
takes. Whatever it
everybody-
takes.
I'll make some money, shit.
Because
Whatever it
everybody
takes.
got like okay, so I'm an actor.
Okay.
So and more for me is I like to be a method actor.
Okay.
Like if my body needs to transform like that, but it's hard. It's fucking hard doing all that.
My
shit.
manager, the one from Dallas.
Yeah.
He was in Queen of the South.
I was too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But I don't got that. Yeah, I don't got that. Like what the?
They're like, who's that chino in the background?
hey,
Is this a kung fu movie? What the fuck's going on? No.
hey
I'm
man,
Narco.
I watched the show, man. You know what I'm saying. I appreciate everything that comes from him too, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like he's like really into the Cowboys, so he's like he has a podcast show too. I mean, shout out to him. It's my manager from Dallas, but yeah, he was on the Queen of the South, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. But I'm telling you, man, I can see. I think you have a great look for todo eso.
I appreciate it, bro.
you
I might try it out. Man,
You could be like the.
Put my application in real quick.
I'm telling you, bro. Right now, it's time because we need more Mexican actors. We need more.
Okay.
We need more Mexican everything.
Yeah,
Right.
a little bit of every.
We don't get enough credit for everything that we do or everything that we try to do.
Hey,
I think she would be more of an actor, though. Like she got like the look and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like a.
For people that don't know who you're pointing at,
Miss Shine Bright, Jessica Shine Bright.
Miss Shine Bright.
Yes, ma'am.
Jessica Shine Bright.
Jessica Shine Bright.
Step into the camera so
Jessica
everybody can
Shine
see you real quick.
No, dale más. Dale más. More.
There you go. There.
Make sure you go add her on Instagram. I mean, on social media,
Add her
Facebook,
on Instagram. Social
Jessica
media.
Shine Bright.
We'll add you
Dallas
on there.
Shouty.
Dallas Shawty. Okay.
The one that you broke, que te quebró el corazón, right?
Sí, así empecé a rapear, carnal.
Yeah.
Pero, hey, everybody has their story. Everybody makes it out of somewhere. That was just one. It's a cool story. It's a
Nah,
cool
man,
fact.
she cheated on me.
And I don't really talk about that. I don't really talk about that a lot. But we did.
But yeah.
Shout out
Hey,
to-
at least you got a happy ending.
Shout out to the Cancel Show, man.
Thanks, man.
Showing
Thank you,
major
thank you,
love.
thank you, thank you.
Shout out to my people watching. Shout out to my raza, man. I appreciate y'all. Today I'm not in my narco suit. I'm not in my El Mero Mero Gangsta Vaquero, but it's still El Mero Mero Gangsta Vaquero representing for y'all. Vámonos recio.
There you go.
I'm telling you, when you walked in, I'm like, I don't know how to approach him. Do I bow? Do I shake his hand? I don't know, because like I said, I just knew you by your
Sir
music.
Narco.
I just know you by your music, and again,
Yeah.
and knowing that I think I said no offense or don't, you look like Chingo Blink, don't shoot me. I'm like, oh, la madre.
I've been getting that ever since I started.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. But it's like if I go through just judging you by your music, I'm like, man, maybe he's not.
But hey,
A funny bone in his.
y'all get that Chingo Bling. Tell them to interview me in this podcast. And,
Chingo, you know what it is. Well, you
man,
watch the show, don't
man,
nothing.
come on, baby.
He's watching.
He's over there watching.
Shout out to my boy, man. He's doing major things, man. It's always been love.
We're big fans.
Never
Except for
know
Remy.
hate.
Remy doesn't like you.
Never know hate. Never know hate.
Remy, we gotta start controversy so he can listen, bro.
Right.
He's gonna be, who the fuck don't like me? Who the fuck is Remy?
Like, we're
He's on this
fans.
show, see, and then
We're
we got
fans.
he'll,
He's like what the Mexican side does.
But yeah, no, doing movies, I think you'd be badass at it. I think you would
Thank
be
you, bro.
badass.
I appreciate it.
You would be the next. ¿Cómo se llama el otro? The dude we like a lot, Trejos.
Oh, Danny Trejo.
Trejo.
Danny Trejo, bro. Like
I'll be
he's
the
been a
next
bad guy all of his
Danny de la Paz.
career.
Put me in Blood In, Blood Out 3 or something.
there you go.
Bro,
Right?
like, that fool was still promoting that movie. Let it go, guy. Yeah,
right.
It's a classic. You can't
No,
let a classic
man, no.
go.
Like, I think
You cannot let
My
a
homeboy
classic
Juan
go.
Salas just got him in a new movie too. Y'all make sure you go follow Juan Salas on online.
Okay.
On Facebook.
Juan
and
Salas?
Instagram.
I'm
Juan
a-
Salas.
I don't
Juan
right now.
Salas.
Check it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check him out, man. And shout out to the cast that I've been messing with from the beginning. Sue Flame.
Sue Flame, yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to my
yeah.
boy
He's a
Immortal
little bad
Soldiers.
motherfucker.
I'll watch that
Immortal
interview,
Soldiers
then.
Renaissance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Accomplice.
Conflict, yeah.
Shout out to Killer Artifact. You know, those are some of the guys that I grew up doing this music stuff with.
that is amazing, brother.
Yeah.
So, where do you see yourself 5 or 10 years from now? What would you like
5
to
or 10
own?
years. Hopefully, I ain't got to rap no more. But still, in 5 or 10 years, I see myself still representing for the people, still being on my humble shit,
Yeah.
and just in a better future, just in a better place, you know,
Hey,
in a
straight
happier
up, bro.
place. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's been through a lot.
Yeah.
And that's why I want to connect with my fans. Maybe one day we could have a podcast just about my life. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, hey,
But until then,
I would listen.
I just want to make sure that the people connect with me personally. If you want to ask me something, follow my Facebook page, Lil Cass A1G. Follow my Instagram, Lil Cass A1G, and let me connect with you. Let me connect with you. Don't just connect with me, but let me connect with you.
Hey, that's real, bro. See, that's
Lil Cass here, man.
damn, bro. I'm over here clapping like I believe in you, bro. That's what's up. Like,
Thank
you don't
you,
hear
brother.
people talk
I
like that.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Especially rappers. You don't hear rappers talking like that at all anymore.
Yeah.
No, it's
I'm about to go pop a Molly type shit. Nah, man. What am I supposed to tell her?
Nah, he's a narco with a heart, bro.
Tengo corazón, carnal.
Yeah,
No
you
te
see
voy a despedizar. I'm gonna talk to you first, and luego,
Yeah, that's
luego we take care of business.
Yeah.
Calm down. Calm down.
And most of all, let me kick a shout out to my haters. My haters, thank you so much. I'm nothing without y'all, and I hope I have 100 more haters by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, now you've done, like I said, you've done music with so many different people.
Yeah.
Who is the one artist that you could say that you are, that it's like a moment that you'll never forget?
Well,
One?
who's the worst, the best one,
Okay.
or the worst one?
I'm gonna tell you like this. Gangsta Boo, Miss Lola. You know why?
Why?
Because I met her personally. We kicked it, and then okay, so this is how it happened. I went to Austin to do a show, and Gangsta Boo was performing. She was the main act, right? I went on before her. She checked out my set, bro. I don't know, she usually don't do that shit, but it was. And then when I got off the stage, she was like, "Damn, I'm feeling that whole cowboy shit. Like that's just clean. Like I like that." I said, "Well, Miss Lola," I said, "Miss Gangsta Boo," I said, "How much for a verse?" And she said, "Let's do $1,000 right now. Let's go." I said, "Let's go." We went back to her homeboy's house. He had a studio. I gave her $1,000. She called some dudes. She got some white girl, and then went to work. And it was like probably the best experience of my life. Shout out to Miss Gangsta Boo, man. I really got to kick it with her. That was one of the most inspiring moments of my life. I grew up to Gangsta Boo, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
3-6
you
Mafia.
grew up to 3-6 Mafia.
Legend, platinum artist, bro.
Yeah.
For her to like your shit too, it's just a blessing.
You know what? I've always wondered whatever happened to her.
She's still out there.
Yeah.
But like Miss Lola don't gotta rap no more. She got a husband, and that dude's a millionaire.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
She married money, see?
So
She married mine. She did her thing. Shout out to Gangsta Boo 3-6 Mafia, bro. Check out the song we got together called Fast Lane online. It's going down, baby.
Hey.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Check
That's
it out.
dope.
All right, so which one? You don't have to give names, but what was the worst experience you ever had with the artist?
Worse. Let me see. Man, honestly, I don't know, bro. It's all been a blessing. I got a Mike Jones on the verse too. Mike Jones, shout out to my boy Mike Jones. The worst. I don't think I had a worst, bro. I think every single experience that I've had with artists that are like major artists, they've all shown me love, bro. They've all shown me love. If anything, I got nothing but love for it.
Right.
I don't have a bad experience when it comes to collaborating with major artists. I've had bad experiences collaborating with artists that weren't on my level, that paid me for a verse, but never when I paid somebody. Never when I collaborated with somebody bigger than me. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So paying for a verse, a lot of people don't realize when two artists make a fucking song,
Right.
one artist has to pay the other one.
Right.
Correct.
Correct.
Or they do it for free. One does,
Man, I've never been ashamed to pay for a verse.
I mean,
especially
you have to.
when that artist is worth it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be paid for your craft. Just like I expect to be paid for my craft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to paying for verses, I think you need to as an artist when you begin. That's why I tell my people I hate to break artists' heart. Okay, when I tell them this, they ask me like, Cass, what can I do to be a big artist, or what can I do to get on a level kind of like you? I said, bro, first thing you need is an income, because without an income you can't be a rapper.
Ooh, okay.
And I hate to break it like that, because if you're broke, you might not get too far, and that's just being real. That's why when my kids ask me, Dad, should I be like a singer like you? I said, no, mijo. Like you need to be a doctor. You need to be a lawyer. You need to be somebody with importance, because I don't want them to get into the rap game, because I felt so many breaks because of it.
Yeah, it's
a lot of
hard
people done
business,
put me down. A lot of people told me I couldn't make it. But see, I come from nothing, so I had no choice. My kids got a choice, and I work hard to make sure that they have a choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can respect that. That's dope.
And it's not like that. I don't want to motivate my kid and be something like me, but I don't want him to go through the heartbreaks that I did.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot of money to become an artist.
So, what's the most you've ever paid for a feature?
The most?
Yeah.
Mike Jones was about 1,500.
1,500.
Yeah. And it came with the video and everything. But even then, I still had problems with the record label. I couldn't release the video. Even though I paid him for the video and the verse, the record label still wanted their own cut. And they wanted like 30 bands to release it. I was like, damn, you know. But I understand. When you sign a record deal, they own you. They know what you're going to make, and they want to make off of you. So I wasn't mad, but I was kind of upset
You were
because
just
I
disappointed at
paid
the fact that, yeah.
$1,500. I can't even release the song. So, yeah.
So what happened with it? Did you just?
I released it. I finally got to release it on Spotify, but I never got to release the video.
So you just got it in the vault, just.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's in the vote until they approve it.
So it's just money. It's not lost, but it's just money.
No,
that,
it really is lost.
yeah,
I mean, not
until
lost
you
and
can,
not
until you can
lost.
release it, it's money lost.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, that's
Because
fucked
the
up.
song would have did so much better with the video.
Yeah.
And
And see,
would have
that's,
did so many numbers.
yeah, and that's what people don't realize too. Like, just music in general is a
Right.
dirty fucking business.
It's a dirty business.
Like, they don't get that whenever you get signed.
Exactly.
It means that they're going to give you a bunch of money up front,
Yeah.
but then you're fucked in the
But
long
you know,
run.
this is what it is. They give you $1 million. Let's say you don't sell 100. Let's say you don't even get close to making $1 million back. Now you owe them, and they take all your personal shit.
They want the fees and shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
like
Exactly, bro.
bonuses and shit and
It's all a trap. It's all a trap. It's all a trap. I signed for 20,000 before I signed for $1 million. For sure.
At least this way you get to keep your rights to your music. And,
Exactly. Not only
Majority
that,
of the
but
time,
you get to, you can sell 20,000 worth of albums. How the fuck am I gonna sell 1 million if I ain't Drake or Eminem?
Right.
Think about it, bro.
Yeah.
But that's for my young artists coming up. I'm not discouraging you. I'm just telling you how the game is.
Yeah.
You do what you do. You follow your dreams. That's what I did my whole life. Follow my dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it is, man.
So let's say I got a hot ass beat, and I'm like, you know what? How much is it gonna be to get a little Cass verse?
Real talk. Okay, so there's two ways you could get a little cash verse. You could go through my record label, right? That's cool. They're gonna give you a fair price. Cash ain't that much to get. You know what I'm saying? Then you can hit me on social media and talk with me personally, and I might give you a better deal. But
He's like,
Lil
in other
Cass,
words,
I'm-
in other words, just go ahead and hit him up.
just hit me up, bro. Communicate with me, because I'm gonna interact with my people regardless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna give you a certain number because for everybody it's different, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I might charge a nigga 5, I might charge a nigga 1,000, I might charge a nigga 3. It just depends on who you are. I might do it for free. If I see the talent in you, if I think it's worth it for me, I might do it for free. So just hit me up, communicate with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a robot, nigga. Come on with it.
I don't read
Hit me
minds.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Hit me up.
I don't read minds. Let's go.
So hit up Lil Cass, get you a verse.
Yes, sir. Hit
He
me
likes
up.
you. It might be cheap or free, but if he don't,
But
he'll charge you up.
I'm everywhere. You can find me easy. Lil Cat Say 1G on Facebook. Lil Cat Say 1G on Instagram. El Mero Mero Gangsta Vaquero on Spotify and YouTube. Find me out. Let's go. Or you can Google my name, Lil Cass. That's it.
Lil
Pull me
Cass,
up.
It'll pop up.
It'll pop up.
So now, out of all the artists that you've had,
Okay.
who can you say like inspired you the most? Like whenever you heard their verse, you were like, "Oh shit, I gotta come with the fucking heat."
Man, you know who that was?
Who?
Looney Mofo.
Looney Mofo. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, y'all heard of him, right?
yeah.
Yeah. To me, that's one of the greatest Mexican rappers alive.
Yeah, Looney Mofo. Yeah.
Yeah, when I got on a check with him, my whole and Renaissance, from Immortal Soldiers.
Yeah,
them two
Renaissance is
niggas.
different.
If you gonna do a song with them, you better step your game up, nigga. You better come with it. You better be spitting some shit.
Renaissance
from Immortal Soldiers.
You don't know. He's from the Immortal Soldiers.
That's the way. Yeah.
So I gotta keep him up to date.
I'm all
Them two motherfuckers. Them two motherfuckers.
Like,
If I ever, one more. Kilo Artifact. I did, man. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you the story.
oh yeah. Tell the story about it.
Me and Kilo met when I worked at McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
I was hanging out at the Hemp Hill Car Wash, and he was selling his CDs, and then he tried to sell me a CD, and I was like, damn, nigga, like I don't have any money, but this shit go hard. Like it looked like it go hard, so I popped it in my tape deck, and I listened to it. I was like, damn, nigga, you got some go. At that time, he wasn't doing so good, so he was kind of actually looking for a job, and I was manager at the McDonald's I was at, right? So I got him a job, and we connected. I always told him like, like Kilo, I could rap, right? And he was like, nah, whatever, bro, whatever. He kind of blew me off at first, and then next thing you know, he was like, Kaz, you serious? You could rap? I was like, yeah, nigga, because we used to go to my car and smoke, and I would put my jams on. And they were like, okay, I see you, boy, I see you. So one day he told me like this. I said, look, Cass, I'm going to give you this beat. If you could wreck this beat, I'm going to put you in Bahamundo Projects. I'm going to make you part of my label, like my group. I said, bet, give it to me. I went home, wrote that shit, came back the next day, and I told him, I said, I got it. We went to Joe Montas, R.I.P. my boy Joe Montas. We recorded it. He loved it. And after that, we were Bahamundo Projects.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's fucking badass, bro.
He pressed up my first CD, right? And then I quit my job. He stayed working. But if it wasn't for Kilo, I don't think I would have ever found my way. So shout out to my boy Kilo Artifact. Shout out to my boy Kilo Artifact, man.
Yeah, we just had him up here, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the empanadas, bro.
Hey, that boy.
Bro.
Hey, shout out to my boy Kilo, man. That's a fun fact about my shit, too. That's how I started in the game.
That's dope, yeah. It's cool because now we see, we just had our interview with Kilo, now we have you here and you tell us that about him,
You know why my managers and my team is so close to me? Because I communicate with them like y'all.
Yeah.
Like I communicate with them and I talk to them like real shit and about like my feelings, you know what I'm saying? And that's why my management is like my family, bro. They will always look out for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I connect with them on a personal level. You know what I mean?
And and especially in this industry with music,
exactly, bro.
You gotta have people that you can really trust because
you do.
It's dirty as fuck out there.
Everybody's trying to fuck you, bro.
Yeah,
you know
everybody trying to get what they can out of you, and then whenever you ain't got nothing more to give, they just throw you away. Shit.
Exactly.
That's why you see a lot of broke ass rappers.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
And
rich people and rich rappers going broke.
Yeah.
Or have yes man around you.
Yeah.
Like too many yes man.
I'm blessed by the Lord, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be my job forever, hopefully. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until I could get old and I can't rap, and after that, I'm going to sign my own artists, and I'm going to have them niggas rapping.
So have you ever thought about that, like signing your own?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Of course, bro. My dream is when I get older to have my artists rap on my label and make everybody money. Blow them niggas up. Sometimes you got to help your homie through the window so he can open the door.
Not like it's como she says, the Diddy has dirty contracts and all that.
Yeah.
You see how they all each fuck each other like so bad. And,
yeah.
Like, that's what we need more of that.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, but it's just that's how white folks conduct business. It's about what I can get out of you, and then when you ain't useful no more, let's just go ahead and put you aside.
Yeah.
Which is a fucked up way to do it, but at the end of the day, that's why they're fucking rich as hell.
That's the game.
Yeah, that's the game. You gotta be
You
smarter.
You gotta learn the game. So that's why you gotta be smarter.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be smarter.
Yeah.
And like when we're talking about Chingo Bling, like me being a young just fan of SPM, Chingo Bling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Chingo was open about him trying to get signed through a label and
for real.
and then
for
he's
sure,
just like, fuck
sure.
it, I'm gonna be independent.
Right.
And, you don't see a lot of independent artists, especially Mexicans. Like Mexican independent artists, you don't really see too many of them that are really successful.
Right.
Like a Chingo Bling or Snow the Product.
Bro, I don't want to be Eminem. I don't want to be 50 Cent. I don't want to be one of these major clout rappers. I'll be fine being a baby bash, bro. Like,
Baby Bash got it made.
Let me be known. Let me make some money and let me chill. I don't need the whole world to know who I am, nigga, so I can't even walk in the mall. Come on, bro. Nah, I'm good, baby. I'm good. I'm blessed with what I have now, and I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. But man, when Baby Bash walks in the mall, you'll notice him.
I mean, but he
He gonna stand out.
He
But
gonna walk around, but he gonna walk
stand
around.
out,
You know what I'm saying? Not like you know, Michael Jackson couldn't even walk in the mall.
Yeah, no, he wasn't going nowhere.
Yeah, but he got things for little boys.
But
What?
yeah.
What? It's Mike, man. Just Mike. You ever see the documentary?
Yeah, I saw the documentary. It's fucked up.
Yeah, nah, it is fucked up. That's why I said. That's why I watch the whole bro, I watch documentaries all the time.
I love documentary, bro. I was like,
I just watched that
That's how you
DMX
learn
one.
knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gain knowledge from that shit.
Yeah, I just watched that DMX one.
I wake up, the first thing I do is watch an interview
Yeah.
or watch something that has to do with some kind of a documentary, because that opens your mind. That lets you know, like, okay, you learn shit that you've never known before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what
think
I'm
the
about.
last one I saw-
There's two things that's gonna happen when you hang around me. You know what that is?
What is it?
You're either gonna gain some knowledge or you're gonna gain some money.
hey,
And there's three things I've never seen in my life. You know what that is?
What is it?
So, a blind man that can see, some dope I can't sell, and a bitch I can't make nothing. I'm out, baby.
You heard it from the man, Lil Cass. All right.
say that, bro.
I'm gonna use that shit.
The game. You don't gotta be pretty. You just gotta have game.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
Hey, you get Manny in trouble over there. He's like, I'm start saying.
Yeah, you gonna use that shit everywhere.
Get that man in
Everybody
trouble
say
over
that
there.
shit though, bro. Everybody say that shit. I just strip niggas' heads out. I'm on a whole different level when it comes to the mindset. Some people, everybody's good at something. You know what I'm good at? With words. That's it.
Yeah, you gotta. There's people that specialize in just talking and being able to talk and reaching out to people. You know, just
Exactly.
in general. And yeah, man, you definitely one of those
I
people.
appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
you catch people's attention just by the way you be talking and shit.
It's the vibe.
Yeah, it is a fucking.
But I move spiritually, bro. For real.
yeah.
That's why when Crispin told me to come onto the show, I looked y'all up and I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'm moved by the vibes.
yeah. No, he's a great guy, man. We did a show last week?
Like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
yeah.
ago. We had just so much fun.
Shout
being
out
on
to
there with
Crispin, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Crispin's definitely a cool ass dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to Crispin and the
Y'all
global
go-
global
yeah,
Latin factor.
The global Latin factor, man.
Y'all was just talking about this last week about hip-hop.
Yeah, this was just like
Y'all was just talking about
yeah, we were just talking about it. Yeah.
cool as hell, 'cause
It's my boy.
I just put two and two together. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, literally, we had this conversation. He goes, "Hey, man, you know Lil Cass?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know Lil Cass.
That's my boy,
I
man.
follow him. I listen to his music." He goes, "I could call him up and have him on your
But,
show." I was like,
and when he
"Shit."
told me that, I was like, hell yeah, I want to go connect with them.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. You know
We're
what
trying to
I'm
connect with
saying? They
them,
always
bro.
book me with other artists, and I'm just like, I think you should book me by myself. I got a story to tell. And this ain't it. I'm just sharing a little bit with y'all.
Would you ever write a book about your life?
They always ask me to do that. They ask me to either write a book or to be a preacher. And I don't know, maybe both is coming.
You never
Maybe-
know.
maybe
Hey,
both is
call me,
coming.
man.
Maybe both is on the works.
If you were to make a movie, who would you want to play you?
To play me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
You're
that's
make a movie,
crazy,
who's
bro.
Gonna be,
Who's gonna be
the actor?
Okay, so I would probably get like somebody like Damien Chapa or Danny De La Paz.
Danny De La
I
Paz,
would choose Danny De La Paz because he's like he kind of is like me. You know what I'm saying? Down to earth guy, and everybody knows him in movies and shit.
Yeah.
Plus, we kind of like got the like same light skin.
Yeah, I
You know
got
what
the
I'm saying?
same.
But yeah, it would be
similar
Danny De La
almost, but
Paz. Yeah.
Who would be you?
Ah, shit. Mine's Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. That boy said Jackie Chan. All right.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah. Ah, bitch.
Fuck it then. I'm gonna be Denzel too.
Denzel.
I'll pick Denzel to play me.
I always feel like with little cats, like, you know how y'all be watching the movies that have like the worst motherfucking, like, what's the dude from Transformers and shit?
Yeah, I know
But
who you're
you
talking
know what I'm
about.
saying? Like, you'll see a
Yeah,
Tupac movie that have like the most weirdest actors, like they had the dude
Right.
from 8 Mile, like
right.
Papa Doc Frank.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know, but you know,
What the fuck?
that's the dream. Hopefully, one time when I'm gone, they'll do a movie like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Until then, I'm gonna work my ass off.
Yeah. What is something that just something small that you want to share with us that no one knows about you?
That no one knows
Something
about me.
yeah. There's something they got wrong about you. Like I said,
I think a lot of people stereotype me and they think I'm some kind of arrogant person. You know, but I'm really not. I'm really humble, bro. I'm really just a big ass bear that just wants love, bro. That's it. Like I don't judge anybody, and I hope people don't judge me for who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want from people. Like I don't want to be judged, and because I don't judge nobody. Right. I'll listen to your story. I'll sit here and be your ear. I'll sit here and show you love. But at the same time, that's what I'm looking for too. As somebody just, you know what I'm saying? Don't judge me. Just connect with me. Get to know me.
Right.
Hear my story. And maybe you'll think different of me. That's why I don't judge people in the streets that look like they can work, but they don't work. They're asking for money. You don't know their story. You know what I'm saying? I could stereotype them and be like, hell no, fuck that. I ain't going to give you $1, nigga. You probably going to smoke crack. But you know what, though? You don't know what he's been through.
Right.
You don't know the depression that he's been through. You don't know why he can't work. So, yeah, I'm going to give you $1. I'm going to give you $2. I'm going to give you $3, bro. You know why? Because I don't know your story.
Right.
So I can't judge you.
Yeah. Lil Cass, he's a humble ass dude, right? Yeah, I respect that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Because I had some rappers on the show before, like, they wasn't even, like, on your level. They was acting like they was some superstars in this bitch.
Bro, everybody can act like they want to act. You know what I'm saying? The difference between me and them is that I really been through this shit. I don't fictional rap shit.
I think that's the difference, bro. When you go through shit, you really. I think when it goes to Robin Williams.
Yeah.
I'm truly a
Cass has
friend.
been hungry. Cass has been broke. Cass has been heartbroken. Cass has been on drugs. He's been
By her.
all that.
Heartbroken by her.
Everything, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just pointed her.
Like her over there.
That's why people connect with me
Cali
on a
girls
personal
do.
level.
A Texas girl would have never done that.
Man. Wow. But no, I'm humble and I'm thankful, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Sorry, Cali.
They break hearts, but it's all right. They make niggas. They make me. They made me. The heartbreaks make me. You know what I mean?
There you go.
That's it.
Did I ever ask you what is one the top artist that if you could bring back that's no
Oh,
longer here?
who I could bring back?
Yeah, like
Let's say you wanted to do a song with somebody that's dead.
Easy
Easy.
Easy E.
Easy E.
Oh, that would be fucking great. I could.
Boys in the Hood is always hard.
I was gonna say Pac
it's
with
a
you.
fucking
Like, I
classic.
can kind of see you and Pac. Like that would have been something.
Pac, I would definitely bring Pac back and Biggie. But if I want to make a song with Easy E. If I ever had a chance,
Easy was
because he
different.
started it all,
Yeah.
and he kind of lived my life.
Easy E is a different kind of just.
And I looked up to
rapper in
Easy E.
Yeah.
That's who I wanted to be. I didn't want to be anybody else but a boss like him.
So, you know, it was one of the first like rap albums that I heard that I can remember hearing. So all my brothers are like 8 years older than me, and
So what?
I remember grabbing their cassettes. You know, they had cassettes and shit back in the day, and I remember listening to Too Short.
Too Short.
Yeah, so I'm
Hey,
over
for
there
real
like
though.
6 years old,
No, for
and I'm
real,
listening
Too
to Too
Short.
Short talking about fucking so many bitches and this and that, and I was just like, this is the shit,
right.
you know?
But I love Too Short, but I never thought he was lyrical enough for me to like him. But
he had this
when I heard
simple flow.
ECE, I just like, damn, his voice, his lyrics like intrigued me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then same effect with Pac, same effect with Pimp C, same effect with SPM.
Yeah. See, that one of my favorites is Pimp C. Pimp C was a different kind of fucking guy. Like Pimp
That's
C
why I look
was-
up to him.
Yeah, Pimp C said shit.
So when you hear Lil Cass, you hear a mixture of Pimp C, SPM, Tupac, Eazy-E, and throw somebody in there. It don't
Tupac's
even
still
matter.
alive though.
Yeah, if he was alive.
I saw. Yo lo vi. I saw.
He really is. Why do you say he really is?
Maybe like no, he is. I remember a long time ago they did a music video and he was like in Jamaica somewhere. He had the same bandana on the hair.
Yeah.
I saw the Biggie.
No, and like I
He
said,
was selling shirts.
you told me one that I would bring back from the dead, and that would be Eazy-E. You know why? Another reason why I'm bringing Eazy-E back?
Why?
Because I could ask him 1,000 questions how to make it in the game, and he could tell me.
Oh, yeah,
You know
Eazy
why?
was a hustler.
Because Tupac didn't know anything about the game. He was broke when he died. He didn't own anything. He didn't own his house. He didn't own his necklaces. He didn't own any money. But Eazy-E did though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Easy on dog.
That's the reason why I could be like, hey, Easy, y'all bring him back something. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, bro. But see, I know rap. I got them boys tatted on my arm. You know, that's Easy E. I got Biggie, and I got Tupac.
Oh shit, that's dope. That's dope.
Tatted on my arm. But that's what it is.
I think it's the Easy E was opening the way for Mexicans, man. Because I remember he did a documentary. He's already signing Frost.
Kid Frost was part of
And he was
Eazy-E's
about
record.
to be open, like he wanted to bring the whole brown movement.
Exactly.
And that, right before he died, it didn't happen, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's another man that nobody really ever talks about. Kid Frost.
Man, shout out to Kid Frost.
Or Lighter Shade of Brown.
Hey, Bobby was my partner.
Yeah.
I was kicking it with Bobby like a few weeks before he died.
Oh yeah, that's
Bobby.
fucking dope.
Lighter Shade of Brown.
Cool as shit.
Lighter Shade of Brown, that's my partner, man. R.I.P. Bobby, man.
Yeah, that was my shit back in the day. Lighter Shade of Brown.
Yeah.
Like you didn't hear a lot of Mexicans out there, but when you heard a Kid Frost song or a Lighter Shade of Brown song, you were like, oh shit.
Real
It
talk.
was fucking dope.
Real talk.
It was that Cali vibe.
The Cali vibe.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be nothing. They made it possible for Latinos to be where we are right now.
Yeah. They opened that fucking door.
They opened that door.
For the
you know what I'm saying?
SPMs and
Yeah.
you know the Luckies, the Coast. You know, just in general for everybody to like nobody really believed fucking Mexicans could rap.
Nobody.
Until they started.
Or they would put us on our own show. They would be like Latin rap, and then rap. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
But you know, right now I think it's a fair game. Right now I think they're starting to finally realize who we are. They're starting to let us in the door. It's just really up to us to kick that hoe in and be different.
That's if we could stick
Yeah,
together.
there you go, yeah.
Exactly. That's why I chose to rap for my raza, and that's how it's gonna stay. And to the day I stop making music, I'm gonna rap for them.
Yeah,
Support it or don't, it don't matter. If you're a hater, thank you. I appreciate
you gonna
it.
do your shit no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. And
So-
for all the people that want to see me fall, I'm not gonna give them that pleasure.
Yeah, you're not supposed to fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Why? You know why?
Why?
There's only 3 things I've never seen in my life.
Say that again. Say it again.
And that's a blind man that can
hold on.
see, some dope I can't sell, and a bitch I can't make none.
Okay, hold on.
You feel me?
I gotta record this shit.
The last one.
I gotta record this shit. Give me a second. I'm gonna need you to run that back one more time. I'm gonna have to record
And I'm gonna
this
do it
shit.
only for the cancel show.
Alright,
The
alright.
cancel show.
Go ahead. Say it
Lil
again.
Cass
Say it
and Metal
again.
Metal Gangsta Vaquero. Because there's only 3 things I've never seen in my life. And you know what that is?
What is
A
it?
blind man that can see, some dope I can't sell, and a bitch I can't make none. And with that, we end the hoe. Feel me.
Hey,
Feel me.
He's like, I don't even.
Everybody's good at
Like, I don't even know how.
You
to
know what I'm
take
good
that.
at, nigga? I'm good at this.
You're an entertainer, bro. That's what you do. This is how you make your living. You do it very
Who
well.
I am, bro. Who I am. I am who I am. Who I'm not, I'll never be.
hey.
Hey, you see that? He dropped some shit right there.
Bars, bitches. Bars.
Say, man, the vibe is addictive, man. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Pandora. Look for me. Google me, Lil Cass.
Lil Cass, look for him. Buy his music. Shoot a bootlegger. You know.
Shoot it.
Wait, what?
Damn.
Shoot him.
Don't shoot him, but just like
Oh.
ask him for me.
Yeah.
Punish him, bro.
Don't shoot him. All right.
But
shit.
no, it was a pleasure, man.
I'm
It
from
was
the
a
east side,
pleasure.
bro.
It was a pleasure being on the Cancel Show, man.
Well,
Thank
Cass,
you, bro. I
whenever
appreciate
you are
you.
welcome up here anytime, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Anytime.
Thank you, brother.
You don't even
I
have to
appreciate
ask. Just show up.
Just show up, bro.
Thank you so
Just
much,
show
man. I
up, you know, do
appreciate
your
y'all
thing.
having me, bro. And the only reason I gotta leave is because my cup is empty.
You want to give you a plug where you can, I'm sure they know where to find you.
Yeah.
But you know.
Go ahead and drop your Instagram name and everything one last time for the people.
Just in case they missed it, you can find me on Facebook, Lil Cass A1G, Instagram, The Real Lil Cass A1G, and YouTube, El Mero Mero Gangsta Vaquero. Or just Google my name. That's easier. Bye.
And just like true rock star fashion, he ran out of his fucking drink. Show is over.
Gotta go.
That is it.
Show is over.
Thank y'all for watching. Manuel, you got some?
Peace, bitches.
We out.
Peace out.
I'm losing my mind. 10 barrel of my 9 and my vision's blown. Falling to pieces in my guilt. Fortunately, got some gifts. Show me a miracle. Hopeless.
disrespecting Jesus Christ. Lord, this world is obscene, and all they see is dollar signs. Cloud just wanna be seen. They will never understand, cause they ain't go through the pain. You gave it all for me, what I do, turn around and do